So this morning we've come down to Town Park. Was it Town Park? Town Centre.
We'll go to Town Park.
We'll go to Town Park. We're looking for the Pioneer Cemetery, and it's actually in the middle of a park where there's kids' play stuff, which is interesting.
And look at the view it's got. What a view. There's only like, 10 things here.
Let's have a quick look. It's called the Seafarers Cemetery. This cemetery was first established as the Seafarers Cemetery 1883, named for the first three occupants who were all associated with the establishment of the pearling industry, including Pemberton Walcott. The Broome Cemetery opened in 1890, but over the years other Broome pearlers and pioneers have been buried and memorialised here. The victims of Broome's air raids were also buried in the area after the attack on March 3, 1942. 8 years later they were interred and reburied in Perth War Cemetery and overseas. Oh, John's gone all hoodlum.
I have.
I had to turn off because there's a whole lot of school kids here and they're noisy, and now there's a helicopter. Wonder if they're looking for a crocodile.
I doubt.
Really?
I doubt.
I want to go and see those people down there, John. Those statues down there. Look at this. All these people here. Oh, we'll have to go out the front. I think this is all about the bombing, John. Oh, they got the aeroplanes for the bombing. And down here, John, there's supposed to be dinosaur things down here somewhere. Of an afternoon, night time, that is filled with water. That water, that's beautiful blue out there,
Comes right up.
comes right up to there.
They say they got the biggest tides in Australia here.
Yeah.
Not many people know that Broome was actually bombed in the war.
No, we didn't, did we?
No.
And apparently there's some of those aeroplanes in here. There's remnants of it. Let's have a look what these people are about, hey? 9 zeros, 9 stories. This stands as a silent legacy to those who lost their lives and the impact on this remote Australian community. It says, in the past, war memorials have tended to hero the leaders or remember the deceased. However, this approach often misses the multifaceted human stories behind these episodes. Behind all these statue peoples, there's information, but there's so much information I'm not going to be able to read it all. It is simple yet sometimes forgotten truth that the greatest enemy to present joy and high hopes is the cultivation of retrospective bitterness. Robert Menzies, 1960. My father, Simon Paulina, was there refuelling as the Zeros first came over. His stories from that day are so clear that I can smell the smoke from the burning oil of the flying boats and hear the bullets whizzing past. That was Anne Paulina. A scene of ghastly devastation. Our flying boats all over the place were sending up huge clouds of black smoke. Burning petrol in sinister patches floated all over the sea. All around us there fell a ceaseless stream of tracer bullets. That was said by the 23-year-old RAF pilot officer Frank Russell. Many Aboriginal rescuers were not recorded by name but as other Aboriginal people. There were lots of people jumping in from the flying boats. One woman was holding her daughter, shouting, "Help us, help us." Charlie got them to hang on to his back as he swam for safety. They had no English and he had no Dutch, and each time he dived underwater to escape the Zeros, they pulled him up out of fear. The hardest thing for him was that he couldn't save more people. It stayed with him all his life. He often cried. He was recognised by Queen Wilhelmina and invited to Holland, but wasn't recognised by the Australian government. He didn't make anything of it. He was just in the right place at a bad time. That was said by Charles Clements, nephew of Charlie D'Antone. You know, when you stand in here, you just don't realise what devastation there was. The carnage was indescribable. The sea was aflame with burning oil, mothers desperately trying to save their children, and the dreadful threat of sharks. 70 bodies were recovered from the sea, and many more were never accounted for. Believe me, it's a fallacy to suggest that sharks are scared or afraid of fire. The mute evidence spoke for itself. This is really interesting. I'm not going to read you anymore. I'm just going to sit and reflect and read it all myself. But yeah. Okay, so we're at the Roebuck Hotel, or the Roe. This was built about 1880, and it was named after William Dampier's boat that sailed the West Australia coast. We're having some lunch, and this is what we got. And we're having a drive on Cable Beach. Alright, so we couldn't come to Broome without doing the famous Cable Beach run. And here come the camels. Oh. This is what we've come down to see. Camels. Good morning. So we are on our way down to Willie Creek, and we're going to stay at the Gallie Rock rest area, I think it is. But John has to do something very important before we get down there.
Got a good one today.
What are you putting the tyres down to?
I tried 30.
What do you normally run them at?
50 in the car and 45 in the caravan.
Oh, okay.
So I think 30. They don't bag much because they're 18-inch tyres, so...
Okay. They don't bag much. I have no idea what he was just talking about, but anyhow, let him do that job, and we're going to head down this road. Little announcement before we go down there. All the Wiki Camp people say, check your tide times before you go down. We haven't done that. Apparently there's quite big tides, but my daughter did say to park up near the dunes or up near the rocks or something. I don't know. We'll find out when we get there. We didn't really come prepared for this. And I also just read there's a few crocs down there, so I won't be getting out of the van too much by myself, I don't reckon. Still going onto the caravan now.
We need some quicker ones.
Because some quicker what, deflators?
Deflators. Ones you just screw on, you preset them and you just screw on and walk away.
They'd be good, wouldn't they?
Oh, these ones are just freaking, they take so long.
How long?
One tire to go.
What are you putting the caravan to?
30 as well. We'll just see how it goes. I don't know, this is our first time really doing the caravan, so...
Yeah.
You know, they were nearly 45, 50, so...
Alright.
So there we go. If it's still too rough, we'll just let them down. This is John Cam. Tracy's down at the beach, all the rocks. Where do I go? I go up there? I'll go up there and give it a go. Okay, I'm going to go and give it a go and see if we can get down there. They reckon it's low tide-ish, but the daughter said to go down there, so hey, we'll give it a go. Okay, so here I am. I'm sort of a bit of an angle. That's the camera straight. And there's Tracy out there. Anyway, we'll just see how we go. See how that tide comes in. They reckon it's not coming up this high, but anyway.
Look at the rock you're on.
Hey?
Look at the rock you're on. He says to me, just when I'm up enough, tell me to stop. So I tell him to stop and he still keeps going. Like, really?
This is where we are. See how the car is. The caravan is way out square, so we can't get it level. It's just too far out. But wow, what a view. That tide is just rushing in like unbelievable. When we got here, those trees weren't in water. So they reckon the tide comes up to not far from the caravan. Anyway, we're going to see what happens. Okay, so we can't get it level. Tracy bring the max track back. We're going to get James Price up further. It's nice and level. And I don't know if I really like that tide coming in either. Just chuck them in. Don't worry about the sand.
Righto. Yesterday when we arrived here at Willie Creek, we went down onto the rocks and you would have just seen my really crappy bit of footage. There was these people that had 3 dogs there and they couldn't control them. There was 2 little dogs and a bigger dog. And when John came over the embankment, he couldn't see these little dogs just sitting there. Those dogs wouldn't move. So I was freaking out and I didn't press record for the first part. And then the second part, you'll see it's all over the place. Anyhow, we couldn't get the caravan level and we did have a personal event to attend via Zoom on the computer. So we came down here just to the left side of the sandy camping area and we just set up for the night, and John's just gone for a walk down to the rocky part now, and we're going to move down there. Now our son-in-law has checked the tides for us. The last few tides have been getting lower and lower, so he said that we'll be okay. Last night the tides were 9.1 metres, so they're getting smaller though. That was the high tide, I should say. I don't know much about tides. So that's the road here to Willie Creek Pearl Farm. We were going to go there, but it's closed. So anyhow, this is where the river comes up. And I'm not sure whether you can see where the tide came up last night or not. Oh, here comes John. What's he been doing down there? Hey John, have a go at this snake track.
Oh, moly.
Yeah.
Pretty much went under our car.
It does.
Yeah,
Look, it does go up the car. I followed it.
If it's under there and it's
no, it's got no.
Curled up underneath the spring or something.
Stop! I did check. It comes out. Look, he comes out. Here, stop.
Oh yeah.
Here, he goes in there. No, it's that one.
What if there's a little baby crocodile underneath the wheel hutch?
Oh, stop it!
So that guy said there was 2 crocodiles here.
He did see 2 crocs, did he?
No, the guy before him said there was 2 crocodiles. And when I was up there yesterday, I thought I seen one too, but it might have been a log in the, the log.
Yeah.
But yeah, interesting.
Yeah, well, Jessica said there was a resident crocodile in that river. It's not. A salty does live in there.
Yeah.
Oh God, that's gross.
Oh. All right, anyway, I said we'll give it another go. We'll try getting up there again today.
Here we are. This is where we're going to go. Now this area here is called Gallie Rock, past the sand or something like that. It's on Wikicamp's Gallie Rock. So you've got Willie Creek Campground, which is a sandy spot, and then you've got Gallie Rock. And yesterday we just came and we just parked here. Today we're going to go all the way down. It is ferocious, the sun here. I'm slathered up with sunscreen, got my hat on. A girl yesterday I was talking to, she said the day before she was just in the shade and she'd forgotten the sunscreen and she was red raw, like she pulled her top away from here. And oh, she's going to be one sorry girl. And being a GP nurse, I have assisted in cutting out many melanomas. So yeah, sunscreen, hat. I should have my sunglasses on, but I just can't see through the screen to film. So here he comes. We've got this beautiful view. So we've left Broome. Well, we're still in. Are we still in Broome?
This is still Broome. This is just like 20 kilometres, 30 kilometres out of Broome.
Okay, and we're at Willie Creek, as we've told you. But there was a couple of things I wanted to tell you that I thought was interesting in like Broome. You know that. You know the area. You know the area we went to when the ranger became not a virgin anymore for going on the sand.
Hey, it's just there. Be careful. Don't talk too much about my ranger.
Yeah, okay. That was, I can't say it, Ganthium Point. Anyhow, you know how there was all those different colour sands?
Yeah.
So the reddest sand indicates the deposit of iron.
Yeah, it's so red, eh?
It's so red. So in different parts, like the sand here is not red, and we're only 20 kilometres away. Yeah. But yeah, so the redder the sand, the more iron that's in it. So I thought that was really interesting.
Yeah. And also, I'm going to cut Tracy off here, and the range is now a rock crawler as well, where it's sitting. Yeah, go on. Yeah.
And the locals call that red soil Pindon.
Oh,
yeah, Pindon. Okay. So it's the Pindon soils. So that was that. And I've got my paper. We did try to go to the Sisters of St. John of God convent. Well, it's not a convent anymore. It's a museum, but it's in an old convent. But it was closed.
Oh, you know, I just realised. I'm holding the selfie stick again.
Shut up.
I haven't even been practising or anything.
Shut up. Okay, and the last thing I wanted to tell you, which I thought was interesting. So we have 4 seasons: summer, autumn, spring, winter. Darwin has the wet season, the dry season. They're the 2 seasons.
Don't they still have spring and autumn and all that, though?
Well, they don't call them that. They just call it
wet. Yeah.
And now we're in Western Australia, in Broome. And in Broome, the Indigenous people here are the Yaru people, and they have 6 seasons.
6 seasons?
Yeah. So they have Mangala, which is December to March.
6 seasons 5 times and see how you go.
Yeah, true. Can I just explain this before people lose interest in me? Mangala.
Oh, they won't do that. You're very interesting.
Will you stop?
Okay, go on.
Mangala is December to March, and that's the wet season. Maril is April to May, and that's little wind and rain. Wirraburu is May to June. Bargana is June to August. Wilburu, September to October. And Larger, which is late September to November, which is the hot time, build up to the wet season. Yeah. So at the moment we are in Indigenous seasons, we are in Larger.
Okay.
So yeah.
We have a windy season in the caravan too, don't we? That goes all year round though. Won't mention any names.
That's awful to say. Don't do that. Okay, well, they were just some interesting facts I just
You
wanted
probably
to
cut
share.
that anyway.
I might have, well, you never know. They were just some interesting facts I thought was interesting.
That is very interesting.
6 seasons, yeah.
And there's been two, I don't know if you said it, but there's been 2 crocs been spotted here, but there is a resident one.
So you
It's
just
just
said it.
so hard to believe the water's right there and you can't go in.
I know. It is so blue and
It's
beautiful.
the best colour water I've ever seen.
So we're here, Willie Creek, and we're going to stay a few days, and then we're going to go up to James Price for a few days. Now, it's a little bit different terrain at James Price, apparently. Okay.
Right.
Okay, it is 1:05 p.m. and high tide is supposed to be at 1:15 and it's supposed to be 8.2 metres. It's coming quite a bit because when we got here, see these trees just there? They were way away from the water. And now the water's probably 2 or 3 metres past the trees. I don't think it's going to come up much further than that. Like 10 minutes and it's supposed to be high tide. John went for a walk earlier and he said down here there's like a cave, not a big cave, just a little tiny thing, that he's seen the water go up and under. I'll see if I can find it. Oh, here it is. So scrap that, it's a big hole in the ground. Wonder if there's any crocs in there. It goes right up under the rest of the rocks. How's that for a sunset? Got something to tell you. Today, John and I were sitting just there talking to our daughter on the phone and looking at the water just there, and I saw something big and, well, brown, black. I said to John, is that a crocodile? And we looked and we looked and the flow of the water was going down, and this thing was coming against the tide, and it was coming closer. So it was coming from that direction. And swimming up. Can't get over that sun, hey? Anyhow, zoomed in with my phone. A little bit unclear, but pretty sure it was a croc. So I sent it to my daughter, who has also camped here. She said it's quite a big fella, and so she said I wouldn't be surprised if that's it. So I'm here, and there's a croc there. Not really liking that much. Beautiful sunsets, beautiful view, perfect spot. Just got to remember there's a croc. But they're everywhere, aren't they?
They are. No,
What are you doing with the torch?
nothing.
Hey.
They're everywhere. So dark.
Ooh, they're everywhere.
Oh, it doesn't work that way. Oh, hang on.
I hope there's no crocodile around.
No, I don't think there will, but there's so many wherever you look. They're
Look at that
everywhere.
big one up there near the caravan. Quick!
This one.
Oh, look!
Yeah, I'm coming.
Can you get it? Did it nip you?
That's what happens when you pick a little crab up. They freaking bite you.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, God. Okay, let's go back inside. It's hot out here. It's really hot. I don't know if I filmed that all right, but he was saying about, I don't know, articulations and all this sort of stuff. I don't know what he was saying, but there you go. I filmed it. He has to go up that way, and I don't think he can do a full swing, and there's a little inlet up there that he can back into, I believe. Yeah, and then we've got to come back and go down there. Look how far the tide's out this morning. Oh, is that croc? Oh, it is. Mr. Crocodile. Do you know, the closer I get, he knows I'm there. Oh my God. So he's about around there, And now I've come close, he's gone right down. And I can just see his nostrils. Nah, gone right in. Anyhow, I better film John and then I'll come back. I'll get in trouble because I haven't filmed him. Crocodile's there. He's there, and as soon as I walk, when I walk, no, he's down here somewhere now. As soon as I got down near the rocks, his head just went down low.
Show me, I'll go have a look.
I went right down. He's gone underwater.
Oh, has he?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you went right down here.
Yeah.
Because you don't like like.
No, oh, you can just see him. You can just stop. So from the tree, come out and you can just see him.
Oh,
see
yeah.
those two little things in the water?
Yeah.
That's a crocodile, John.
Wow.
That's a crocodile. He was actually just up, and the closer I got,
He went under.
he slowly started to sink down.
Well, that's what we
under.
seen yesterday.
Yeah.
He must be the resident
How
crocodile.
weird's that though? You wouldn't know, looking at the water, had I not seen the whole lot, you wouldn't know that's a crocodile.
His beady eyes. Okay, I thought we'd be able to see him a little bit better.
Well,
okay.
come down. Let's go down a bit closer. He might go right under though. I didn't get this far, John, because he went down. Look where John is, and just sort of above my fingers there.
Am I pointing the right spot?
I don't know. Hang on, I got my. You'll see. I don't know if I can zoom in on this. There's two dots in the water, and that's actually his eyes. I've used the zoom in feature here. It's not a very good zoom in feature.
And see all that sand.
Oh, he's okay. Hang on.
And see all that sand behind us. That all goes underwater.
The whole lot.
The whole lot, and even where we are here, it comes over the water probably up 6 or 7 metres where we are.
He's right there.
Yeah.
Look.
Looks like he's moving this way. He's probably seen us on the bank thinking,
He is actually turning this way.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, okay, I'm out of here.
That's pretty cool. Well, he can't get up, he can't even jump that far.
Well, I got my wish.
We just told our grandson on Skype, whatever you call it, that we seen the crocodile.
Yeah, well, on the phone to Kai, we were on a video call, and I said, Kai, there was a big crocodile near Grandma's caravan. He's like, and so John said, do you want Grandma to take you outside? So I took him out, and I couldn't find it, but it was there. I just wish I got down here quicker before he went down.
He's definitely getting closer. Like, look how much he is now.
Oh, he is too. So he's moving closer towards us, that's for sure. But the water comes right up. If you look how deep that goes, see how, I don't know if that's going to show you.
That'll show.
See how deep that water,
it's like taller than
that cliff is. The water actually
comes
right up.
These trees.
Comes and up those rocks during the night. But anyhow, so
He's gone.
No, he's not.
Oh,
he's right there.
Maybe we should throw you in and you'll come up closer.
Anyhow, he's out there somewhere.
Oh, I should get the bloody drone up. You want to put the drone up?
But you be careful with it over the water. That's going to be interesting. John's going to put the drone up. He hasn't had a real good success rate with it. Every time he puts it on, it has its own mind. But we'll give it a go. Anyhow, I'm excited. Like I said, I've seen a crocodile in the flesh, and not in a crocodile park, just in the water, floating. That was pretty awesome. I really wish... I don't know how well it's going to come out on this DJI. I've swapped over to my phone because I can zoom in better there, but I've just realised, because, you know, I don't know, but I've just realised I didn't actually have the camera on on the water, did I? Because I was trying to film John so he didn't go mad at me for not filming him driving up there. But my phone will zoom in better. Just got to look. Oh, there he is. Okay, hang on. Yep, that's him. Okay. He's just not bringing his body up like he did when I was so far back, but he's definitely keeping his little nostrils up. So I'll take a photo. I'll zoom in. I'll take a photo, and then I'll put a circle around it. It's not going to look like much, mind you. Well, I think that was a bit of a fail with the drone, hey John?
Well, until
we tried.
Because there was so much reflection until we actually downloaded on the computer.
Yeah, we never know, might see. But he ended up going all the way down. Like, when he heard the drone, he went down further down.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, you could see him.
Really
so.
blaming, really.
No.
Well,
That was pretty cool. That was cool. And do you know what? I realised I kept this camera on you driving down there while I was trying to get down to the crocodile. So nobody would have seen it.
No.
But I was thinking, oh, John's going to go, why weren't you filming me? So that was a freaking crocodile. Anyhow, we're going up here. Okay, attempt number 2 of trying to get some decent footage of John going through the sand here. Check out this guy, the camp man.
See ya. So here we go. I'm a bit different. I'm over in the passenger side. Have a go at this. And have a look. Just to have a look. See the caravan's in tow. Here we go. Wow, it's actually nice sitting over here for a change. Oh, you can go faster. Like, just
What
depends.
if I move over onto that over there? That looks a bit better. Is that better?
You're driving, just drive. If someone else comes, you have to move over, obviously.
Yeah.
Not that we're going to get many people on here. Got a bit of rain last night, which was good. Made it a bit easier coming off the cutting. Not that
Yeah,
it was
I
hard.
wasn't going to drive
Not that it
off
was hard
that.
anyway. So we're off to James Price now.
Yeah. It's a blue-tongued lizard.
Oh, what time was it?
Yeah. So, it was way too hot at James Price. I don't know if we've already said that or not.
Way too hot. Just a reflection off the all the sands and stuff.
Yeah, it was like really red.
Couldn't have
red
the awning
mountains,
out. It was too windy.
Too windy.
So we gave up.
Yeah, we gave up. It was hot, really hot.
Really?
Now our daughter has stayed there earlier in the year, so obviously the weather was different. And
Very pretty place.
beautiful place, but this time of year I would not recommend James Price.
No.
We turned around, we came back into Roebuck, which is 25 k's out of Broome, and we stayed overnight at the Roebuck Roadhouse and Tavern. Yeah. It's a big truck stop. They've got...
Beautiful snitty and chips.
Yeah, we had dinner. We just couldn't be bothered last night. And The sites they've only got powered sites, that's it. So it's $45 a night. I think that's what I paid, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we didn't care. We were just like, no, we didn't care. So we stayed here one night, and now we're going to go back into the Discovery Park because on Thursday we're having the
wheel alignment done on the caravan.
Yeah. So we've got to hang around, but
and then down, cooler.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Well, not yet. We've got to get to South Headland, and that's boiling 44 degrees every day.
Don't tell me about it. I don't know.
But there's a heat wave happening. Apparently, it's not always like that. So, but also this
expect that when you travel.
This roadhouse, all the caravan sites are under beautiful trees, like really beautiful.
So if you want your starling to work, don't
stay here. Oh, there's plenty of places where I suppose
you park
over there. Yeah. But we're in a drive suit.
But it's a bit of a catch-22, isn't it? You either need your solar or your Starlink, or you want air conditioning and...
Yeah, so every site we come across, if it's a powered site, it has beautiful trees around it. But if it's a... No, is that the way it is?
That before I forget.
Now, how is it? Hang on. If you do not need power, normally you're covered with trees. And you don't get your solar. And the powered sites don't normally have trees. This one's a powered site with trees, but the Starlink doesn't work when there's trees.
No.
But it's beautiful, like...
No, even your 4G doesn't work that good either.
No,
Nothing will load up.
Is it?
Nothing will load up.
So, but honestly though, being under all these trees, heat-wise...
Oh, it's beautiful.
Beautiful. It's a beautiful little caravan-y part.
I'm done with the flies, eh?
Toilets they're old. They need to be upgraded, but they're clean.
The power works. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
All I cared about was the power.
The power. But I'll give you a little... I'll just swirl the camera around.
The car up.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'll just do this. Look.
Oh.
So... Yeah, I've got to lock up yet. So your roadhouse is there. Obviously, all the trucks come in early in the morning to later at night filling up. And... there's your sites. So all the trees, like we said, absolutely beautiful, but it doesn't let Starlink work. Roebuck Plains Roadhouse is what it's called. So our time in Broome has come to an end. What do you think of Broome, John?
The waters were gorgeous, beautiful.
But we couldn't swim in it.
Couldn't swim in them. This time of the year, for me, it was too hot.
It was so hot.
Look, I think it's a place we have to go, but I wouldn't go back.
Do you know the amount of people we've met there, and they've all come from different parts of Australia.
They love it.
Fallen in love with Broome and stayed.
There.
Yeah. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. It's a nice place, but just not for me.
It's not for me. Not for me. But it is beautiful. The water.
Put on your bucket
beautiful.
list. I think
and we saw a crocodile. So
yeah.
Oh no! Have I told you the story about the? Did I tell him the story?
Yeah, you told him.
I didn't. I don't know if I told you the story. That crocodile that I said.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you forgot to bloody press the record button. I forgot about that.
Maybe we've told them the story.
Yeah,
Have we told them the story?
Yeah, you stuffed up again. Yeah.
That John didn't press the the drone record button. So, anyhow. I've probably told you the story already, but I'm not going to let him forget about that.
The freaking crocodile. I forgot to press record on the... Anyway.
Anyhow, all right. Thanks for watching Broome. Let's go.
Thanks, Guy.
And we're going to head towards Port Hedland now.
Port Hedland.
Yep. All right. See yous.
See you guys.
Bye.